Hello friends, Namaste. Do you know any place in this world named after Lord Brahma, the creator of this world? There are very few such places in the world. The notable places are Pushkar Temple in Rajasthan, Brahma Temple in Khajuraho, Madhya Pradesh, Kumbhakonam in Tamil Nadu, Panaji in Goa, Kulu Valley in Himachal, and there is one whole mountain named after Lord Brahma, the creator of this world, Mount Bromo in Indonesia. This September in 24, I had an opportunity to visit that place. And I wish that you should come with me to this place, Mount Bromo. Friends, Mount Bromo is an active volcano. And I request you to come with me to this place to see the Mount Bromo. So, are you ready? Coming with me? Join? For this, we need to take a flight from Mumbai to Singapore, and from Singapore to Surabaya, which is the nearest airport. From Surabaya onwards, we have to travel by road to reach a place called Probolinggo. We had to catch a midnight flight to Singapore, so we reached airport in Mumbai at around 7:45. She is my daughter Mukta. She has just finished her NEET PG and she is on vacation mode, so we are traveling together. All formalities done and we are waiting to board the flight. It was an A320 aircraft, not much comfortable, lot of turbulence mid-air. Anyway, we reached Singapore in time. Visiting Singapore airport is always a pleasing experience. Not much rush and quite cozy atmosphere there. From T2 we need to go to T4 by a bus. Singapore to Surabaya was again a 320 aircraft, but the journey was comfortable and on time. Surabaya airport is also called as Juanda International Airport. It is the third busiest airport in Indonesia. We were greeted by our driver, Mr. Husen. The car was ready and we set out for a journey to Probolinggo. Juanda to Probolinggo is around 125 kilometers, but it takes around 3 hours by car. It is also possible to reach there by train, but train takes more time than road travel and we were not aware of the train options available. Interestingly, although Indonesia has left-hand running for the roads, most of the railway lines in Indonesia use a right-hand running due to Dutch legacy. Once you cross the urban area, you get rural roads with ghats, lots of turns and pleasant scenery. So we have reached Probolinggo. The board there says, "Welcome to the bright land of Probolinggo." This is the place where we would be staying. Homestay, Anggun Bromo, which is run by Mr. Junaidi. We will have a quick dinner and go back to sleep as early as possible because we have to wake up at 2 a.m. for the sunrise at Bromo. It's a Tuesday morning. We were woken up by our driver Mr. Debi at around 2:30 a.m. We have to leave by 3 a.m. so as to reach the sunrise point. From Probolinggo we are going to King Kong Hill. The way to King Kong Hill is quite steep and there are a lot of hairpin bends on the road, so you need a vehicle with 4-wheel drive. On the way our guide Miss Reshti joined us. Slowly the road has become too crowded. Many people have come to watch the sunrise at Bromo. It is difficult for our driver Mr. Debi to drive properly and probably we may be facing a traffic jam. So we decided to get down from the car and walk up the hill. At the base of the viewpoint King Kong Hill, this is a small place called Paru Hill. Here we can relax for some time because we have reached here at around 4:30 a.m. and the sunrise time is 5:30 a.m. Although the temperature is just 18 degree, it's very windy. That's why you feel quite cold here and you need at least 2 layers of winter clothes. You need to cover your face as well as nose. After waiting for some time, we went up the hill. The place was very crowded. Our guide Reshti and photographer Viky took us to a place which was not so crowded. Actually, we were walking on the ridge of the mountain, but the views were fabulous. At the viewpoint, we set up our cameras on tripods and gimbal and we are patiently waiting for the morning.
It was as if the sun is rising and telling Mother Earth to get up.
And the Mother Earth, as if she is woken from the deep sleep, responds with a gusty wind. Let's hear the windy response by our Mother Earth. As the sun is rising, he is painting the canvas of horizon with elegant colors. Different colors like soft pink, deep pink, blush orange, warm golden, soft peach, clear blue, light blue and so many colors. These colors look like different flames of fire. There is a legend behind these colors which look like flames of fire and it goes like this. Long time ago, there was a kingdom called Majapahit kingdom here, and in this kingdom there was a beautiful princess named Rara Ateng. Her beauty was very well known across this region, making many princes propose to her, and she rejected them all. A sadhu named Bajak came to propose her. Rara Ateng did not want to get married with the sadhu and she wanted to reject him. So she gave him a challenge, asking him to make a sea of sand on the mountain in the night before the morning roosters crow. To see that the sadhu did not succeed in creating a sea of sand, she asked the villagers to burn hay. Because of the fire, the sky became orange and different colors of the fire were seen in the sky. This fooled the roosters, who started crowing as if it was morning. And these are the same colors that Rara wanted, and she fooled the sadhu. So that is the story about these colors. And slowly the sun god has risen. Let's all pray to the sun god by chants of Surya Namaskar mantra. Om Mitraya Namaha, Om Ravaye Namaha, Om Suryaya Namaha, Om Bhanave Namaha, Om Khagaya Namaha, Om Pushne Namaha, Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha, Om Marichaye Namaha, Om Adityaya Namaha, Om Savitre Namaha, Om Arkaya Namaha, Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. This is the time-lapse shot by Mr. Viky, our photographer. That's Mukta with our guide Resti and photographer Viky. After watching the beautiful sunrise, we'll get down the hill and go to Sea of Sand. And later, we would visit Mount Bromo. The one in front here is Mount Batok, and the one behind is Mount Bromo, from which you can see the fumes coming. The other mountain behind is Mount Sumeru or Mahameru. Now we are heading towards the area called Latun Pasir Bromo. Latun Pasir means sea of sand. This is the sea of sand created by Sadhu Bhaja. The Sadhu used a large coconut shell to dredge the sand and create this sea of sand. As he could not marry Rara Ateng, he became unhappy and discarded the coconut shell here. The shell toppled to become Mount Batok. This is Mount Batok. It is often mistaken for Mount Bromo. Mount Batok is an inactive volcano. We will relax here for some time, do some leisurely activities, and then proceed to Mount Bromo. I will come to another interesting part of the story of Rara Ateng in a short while. Till then, let's relax. Let's now proceed to Mount Bromo. You can go here walking, or you can also hire a pony if you want. Hinduism was once upon a time a dominant religion in Indonesia. Hinduism came to Indonesia in 1st century through Indian traders, sailors, scholars and priests. But now, less than 2% of Indonesian population is Hindu. At the time of independence in 1945, the Indonesian government officially recognized only Islam as the religion. They did not recognize Hindus. Hindus were considered as orang yang belum beragama, that is, people without religion. And Hindus were not offered full citizenship of Indonesia. The people in Bali reached out to India for diplomatic and human rights support. With the help of cultural exchange initiatives from India, the core principles behind Hinduism were formulated. To recognize Hinduism as a religion, a political self-determination, non-violent, passive movement was started in 1950s. The joint petition of this group demanded Indonesian government to recognize Hindu Dharma. Ultimately, in 1962, after 12 years of struggle, Hinduism was officially recognized as a religion in Indonesia. Now, why I am telling you all this is you will find many Hindu temples here. Soon, we will be reaching a temple of Shiva and Ganesha. Let's offer our prayers to Shiva and Ganesha.
Om Gajananaya Namaha. Om Lambodharaya Namaha. Om Shurvakarnaya Namaha. Om Vignahartaya Namaha.
Let's now proceed towards Mount Bromo, the active volcano. At 2300 meters, it is not the highest peak, but it is the most active and most famous. It is one of the most visited tourist destinations here in East Java. It is an important Hindu pilgrimage site in East Java. The name Bromo comes from Javanese pronunciation of Brahma, the Hindu god of creation. Mount Bromo is a Soma volcano which is forming a large caldera. It is in the subduction zone where the Indo-Australian plate subducts under the Eurasian plate. To reach Mount Bromo, there are around 250 steps, and after these 250 steps you will come to a view which is most breathtaking, the crater of Mount Bromo. Let's move on the edge of the crater to get better view. The fumes that are coming are sulfur fumes, and these fumes make a sound of bursting, rumbling, hissing and roaring like a jet engine. Let's listen to that. While we move along the crater, we find Lord Ganesha idol at the edge of Mount Bromo. This idol is here from last 700 years, and it is believed that Lord Ganesha protects people from the active volcano. As we are moving along the crater, let's come back to our story. Our Rara Ateng, who fooled Sadhu Bajak, was in love with Brahmana named Joko Saigar. Both of them got married and lived near Mount Bromo. Unfortunately, despite being married for a long time, they did not bear any children. So they meditated on Mount Bromo. After that, the god granted their prayer with one requirement, that they should sacrifice their youngest child to Mount Bromo crater. They agreed and finally got 25 children. Kusuma was the youngest son. Rara Ating, the mother, did not want to sacrifice Kusuma. Finally, the god warned Joko Segar, the father of the child, through his dream to bring Kusuma to Mount Bromo crater, or else the village would be doomed. Kusuma agreed to be sacrificed. He visited Mount Bromo's crater with family and local people on full moon day of Kasad month and jumped inside. Before jumping, he asked local people to give him the harvest from their farms on the 14th day of every Kasad month. The region where we are right now is called Tengar Massif. It is named after Rara Ating and Joko Segar. People living here are called Tenganese people, and they continue to remember this and observe Yajna Kasad festival ever since then.